Alright, yo, what up, guys? Welcome to another live stream where we are picking and packing our orders going out over the holiday weekend, for this weekend, of course. And crazily enough, I did not have any crazy sales, like, at all. I ran a site-wide, or not a site-wide, but a store-wide sale, 15% off on top of whatever else, and really only a couple biters on that. So I was a little bummed. I was a little bummed by the lack of sales over the holiday weekend. I thought it was going to be way crazier, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. We're actually going to do the toughest thing first today. We're going to do the toughest item to ship out today, and it's going to be this vintage Pyrex bowl. We got this so long ago, guys. We got this at a garage sale in a set, and one of the bowls in the set ran through the dishwasher, so it wasn't a great idea to sell it as a set, so I split up each individual bowl. It turns out that all the bowls weren't from the same set anyway, because some bowls were actually a little newer than the others. This was one of the newer bowls, and you can tell that because it has Made in USA, where the earlier Pyrex from like the 40s and I think maybe even some of the 50s don't have the Made in USA on there. So that's a little indicator for you guys if you want to know if some Pyrex is earlier than others. But regardless, we're here. We're sending out 13 items today. Sunday was busy for us. I'm glad. I mean, I don't know what it was. I mean, it could have been because eBay actually sent us an email this morning saying that our recorded TV VHS that we've been selling is counterfeit, but it was only for 2 of the listings that we had up out of like the 10. I went ahead and pulled the other listings for recorded TV that I have. Not to worry though, we have other outlets that we can sell through, but it just sucks that that's considered counterfeit. But that's just because people obviously can sell recorded bootleg like DVDs and stuff. So I think it's just more or less like a blanket sort of thing, But again, like I said, we have other outlets to sell it through, so get ready for a Whatnot show finally. We've been meaning to do Whatnot for a while now, so I think this is a good reason to do a Whatnot show, is to get some of this recorded TV VHS out of here. So that'll probably happen sooner than later. Alright. We definitely needed more paper for this. We definitely needed more paper for this. Alright, this will work out a little bit better. I think. I hope. I completely forgot to talk about what this sold for. This was actually the biggest bowl in the set, and this sold. Yo, what up, Derek? This one sold for $25 with $15 in shipping, so not too bad. I think we paid $35 for the set, $30 or $35 for the set, because I remember I did talk them down. I talked them down because of the one bowl that was ran through the dishwasher. But yeah, I don't think we did super amazing on the deal, you know, because I think we already sold 2. Well, no, I mean, I guess we sold 2 bowls for like 50 or 60 already. So I guess we did okay. We did okay. I'm probably gonna end up doing like 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll do one all the way around. It's pretty good. To me. Derek, how were the weekend sales for you? Did you hit up any sales over the weekend? We actually had one this weekend. We actually had a sale this weekend. And it went okay. Definitely not. You know, it's always a dice roll whenever you have a garage sale on a holiday weekend. You know, because a lot of people are out of town and you know, stuff like that. So I mean, it was okay. We definitely need to have another sale because we have so much stuff still. Like, we didn't sell a single vintage beer can during the sale either, which is so disappointing. Like, I thought at least I would sell a few cans. Didn't sell a single vintage beer can. It was so sad. So sad. But, you know, it is what it is, and we'll forge on for sure. Alright, yeah, we're going to put a couple on the bottom here, and then we'll do kind of one wrap around that, I think. I think that'll do good. Did you guys go to any sales, Derek? Sales were bad for us. I mean, okay, then I feel like I always like FOMO whenever we have a garage sale, because I was like, I want to go to garage sales, you know, if I'm up this early on a Saturday, which, you know, we usually are on Saturday because we do go to garage sales, but yeah, at least I didn't miss out on too much, it sounds like. Didn't miss out on too much. But, yeah. Yeah, I think we were maybe lucky to make, you know, $120, if we're lucky. You know? Really nothing crazy. Okay, let's do another one of those. So, I mean, you know, debatably not worth our time, but... I mean, $120 is $120, right? We did have one sale where person bought $50 worth of stuff, so that really did help. That really did help. But outside of that, it wasn't great. It was dead here with sales as well, really. You went to 12 to 15 and struck out on everything, Derek? 12 to 15 sales and you struck out on everything? That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. I don't know if I've ever been to that many garage sales in one day. Chat, what's your number, guys? How many garage sales in one day is your max? I feel like the most I've ever been to in one day was maybe like 7 or 8. $12 to $15 though, man. Alright, a couple more pieces of tape and I'm feeling good about this. we got 2 layers of packing paper and like I don't even know, like 5 layers of bubble wrap at this point. So we're feeling pretty good. Just got to find an appropriate box. Me and Ryan go hard. Apparently, we didn't completely strike out, but it was bad. Yeah, I hit 30 on a huge citywide one day. Ray, you need to work harder. Listen, the thing is like we live in the city, so like you would think that the garage sales would be more compact in the city, but they're just not. Like people in the city, aside from like neighborhood-wide garage sales, these don't have garage sales, and like you'd think like in the city people are more packed, there would be, you know, more going on, but like, yeah, for me, I mean, it's just like, do I want to travel farther out into the county, and then it's a whole thing, and then like, I'm also the person that's like, if I don't find really good stuff in the first 2 hours of garage sales, like from like 7 o'clock to like 10 o'clock, if you're not finding the good stuff then, it is super hard to find stuff after 10 o'clock, in my opinion. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that? I certainly feel like the quality goes drastically down. Oh god, I'm spilling stuff. But I need this box. I desperately need this box. Okay. I'm just literally throwing stuff everywhere. Luckily it all landed inside of a tote. Oh, look at that. Money. Perfect. The perfect box. When we did that Highway 127 sale, we did like 70-ish, but I don't think that counts for this discussion. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, yeah. Even when I've done like neighborhood-wide, like Tower Grove, for example, is a neighborhood in the city of St. Louis, but like even then, we probably only hit like maybe 10. No, I guess maybe I have done like 12 or 15 before then, if you count the neighborhood wide. I gotta grab my water, guys. Anyway, I have more foam like this back here somewhere. Ah, there it is. So we're going to utilize some of this foam. Little first-hand recycling action. Love to see it. There's all this hair in this box, dude. Get this hair out. Get out of there. Alright. Nice little foam padding on the bottom. You can make it fit. There we go. And we'll probably do this on the top too. Because I have more. Alright, let's put this face down. That. Oh yeah, we're good. We're gonna fill this with packing paper, of course. In the corners. It's really hit or miss, to be honest. I also get more aggressive as the day goes on. Lots of people will have valuables left behind that people didn't want to pay their prices for. That's true. So if it's later in the day, I try to snag those for cheap. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Like, people get a little bit more desperate, so being aggressive helps. I find things on second or third days around here. Found Barbie TV for $10. That sells close to $200 on day 2 of a sale last week. Are you talking about an estate sale, though? What's up, Maricela? I mean, I guess there is, like, technically, like, second days for you know, garage sales too. But when I hear like second day, I think of like, yeah, I think of an estate sale. Let's just cut this down. Let's just do that. I am overpacking this, probably, guys. I mean, what do y'all think? Alright. Beautiful. 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 Yeah, packing glassware like this makes me really not want to sell more of it, but you know, the argument is like, do you want to sell 3 DVDs to make the same price and ship them at a fraction of the time? You know, I guess it depends what glassware you have, right? Depends what glassware you have. But yeah, I mean, you guys saw this was a whole process, and you got to have the materials and blah 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 blah. Also, we will be sending this UPS ground for sure. But that thing is, I mean, if that thing breaks, I'm quitting reselling. If that thing breaks, I'm quitting. 4 pounds, 13 ounce. Let's see what the small scale says. 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Okay. All right. Package number 1 on its way. Just at work saying hi. Yo, I appreciate it, Nita. Hope you're doing well. Hope your holiday weekend was good. The TV was at a garage sale. Okay, okay. Some people around here have a garage sale from Thursday through Sunday. That's crazy. We get the occasional Wednesday sales around here, mainly Friday, Saturday. I mean, yeah, there occasionally we'll have Fridays here in St. Louis. We have a decent Wednesday turnout, but it's usually Wednesday, Saturday is like considered the only days that we have garage sales around here. I got excited because yesterday I found 2 Patagonia vests. One is brand new with tags, but I saw a company logo on the back on both. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll sell them. You'll sell them easy. Patagonia just carries such a good name that like it doesn't matter if they have any other company stuff on there. Good finds. Congrats. Good finds for sure. Alright, I hope I have a regular padded envelope. Nice. Okay. As I just spill stuff. I don't know why I ever got these, guys. Okay, so like, I was like, oh sweet, DVD size boxes from USPS for free. But they're priority. Why would you ever send a DVD priority? Why? I mean, unless it was like a thick like steelbook DVD that like weighs 2 pounds. I mean, like, why would you ever send DVDs priority? Anyway, I digress. So now I have a stack of those that I don't know what to do with. So there's that. Anyway, these are vintage Levi's going out. These sold for $20 with $15.60 in shipping. So there's that. I don't know why did I do calculated shipping on this on accident? It sounds like a lot. I must have done. Yeah, that makes sense, because this was a really old. This was an old SKU. This came out of my first box that I ever did. So I must have done calculated shipping on that on accident or something, because I do a flat rate on everything outside of that. That's weird. Yeah, $15 in shipping. I usually charge $8 and change for the bigger stuff. So anyway, nice little sale though, and I'm glad that some old inventory is getting the heck out of here. You missed what I said. Tuesdays through Sunday. Oh my gosh. You also have to realize there's no garage sales November through March here. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense now. Okay. Yes. That computes. That computes. Yeah, because the winters are so harsh up there. You would want to have more sales in the off. Yeah, in the in season. Joe goes to the bins. He hangs out in St. Louis and goes to the bins. Next thing going out. We got Batman Arkham Asylum. Where did we get this? Bins? I already got this from the bins. This one sold for $5 with $4 and yep, with $4.50 in shipping. Or no, $6 with $4.50 in shipping. $6 with $4.50 in shipping. Man, the scrap pile's getting full, and the scrap bag's getting full. Not a bad thing. We'll have plenty of padding whenever we finally sell this drum set behind me, which I finally dug up a Gen 1 pedal, but it's got exposed wires right here, so I have to fix that, pray that it works, and I can finally list that frickin' drum. I actually fixed that guitar I got from that garage sale too. You guys remember there was an episode not that long ago where I bought a complete in-box Xbox 360 Rock Band guitar and it didn't work, and I fixed it. So now I have a complete Rock Band set, and that pedal is the only missing link. So I can sell that for like $250, $300. This huge money piles. Occasionally there's an estate sale or I go to the Goodwill bins, but I'm like squirrel gathering nuts for the summer. Yeah, to list in the winter. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. I do like Minnesota as a state, but man, I just couldn't last those winters. I like St. Louis for just the perfect amount of seasons that we get. You know, perfect amount of every season that we get. We get just enough of everything. But you know what? I also have weather depression, so there's that. That is probably why I could never live in a place that's either too hot for too long or too cold for too long. Weather depression kicks in. right, Batman going out at 6 ounces. The beautiful sound of electric scissors. I mean, I agree. Are you going to fix the pedal electrical tape? Asking because I have the same problem. So there's 2 screws that are right here. Yeah, I think those are the only 2. I think. And that should allow access to this, if I remember correctly. There might be a screw underneath this label. But there is a way to get inside of there. And I'm just going to reseat the wires. It actually looks like one wire is just completely loose. Yeah, one wire is just completely loose. So yeah, I mean, just, you know, making sure that they're back in their correct position. And yeah, I believe there's a YouTube video or 2 on it if you look, Maricela. All right, next thing going out is a recently thrifted VHS, Requiem for a Dream. If you ever want to watch an extremely depressing movie about drug addicts, this is it. This one sold for $8.20 with $3.90 in shipping. The film is really well done, though, from an artistic standpoint. But it is also a very emotional movie. I wish I felt more comfortable about sending VHS in bubble mailers, because I mean, we do get a lot of lower dollar VHS sales, and it would be kind of nice to be able to just throw them in a bubble mailer for the efficiency sake. But man, I just don't feel comfortable sending it that way. We figure in a few years we'll be moving. Our daughter will be done going to college. Yeah, I mean, that's a good time to move. What are you guys thinking, Joe? Nine ounces. My handwriting today is atrocious. But it is most days, let's be real. Alright. Next thing we got going out is White Zombie. I don't even know how to pronounce this. La Sexorcito. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, White Zombie, we got this from Mama and Papa Zesty recently in a bulk buy. $5 with $3.92 in shipping. So nice little sale right there. Mama and Papa Zesty have been getting really, really good. They've been refining their thrifting abilities. They've been picking up some really good stuff from their local bins up there in Jacksonville, Illinois, which is not a very well-known bins. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, they've been picking up some really good stuff for us, so we've been very, very thankful about that. What's up, Travis? Do you ever flip any tools? I don't, but man, I know some people out there that only flip tools. Double claw hammer is my tool, but really, what brands? What brands? I pass up tools all the time unless I'm buying them for myself. But you know, fortunately at this point, like, I've got most of the tools that I want or need. I did get a wireless Sawzall from the bins the other day at DeWalt, and it just looked like one of those Sawzalls you get in like one of those bundles from like a big box store. I mean, it literally looked unused. And I was like, I'm going to take a gamble on it, whatever. And I took it home. I took the battery out of my my cordless impact. Fired right up. Fired right up. I was so happy. I was like, bins for the wins, man. It's literally a basically brand new DeWalt Sawzall. Okay, the next thing we got going out is in B. And this is a driver cover. Bought this at an estate sale. They had a bunch of golfing stuff. I unfortunately didn't get there at the start of the sale. So whatever good clubs were there were like literally walking out as I was walking in, and I went, gosh dang it. But fortunately they had some really good head covers that for whatever reason the people who bought the clubs didn't take. I was like, oh, okay. They didn't even mark these. So they sold them to me for $1 a piece. I've sold the other exactly identical one for the same price, just about. This went for $11.69 with $4.25 in shipping. So, pretty good score on that. I'm actually going to grab a bag for that. Just in case. You know what? I'm not going to throw this in a poly. I'm just going to throw this in 8x6x5. Should be fine. Actually, I wonder if I have a smaller box. I just brought some boxes down here. Here we go. I was like, I knew I just brought some boxes down. Oh yeah, that's perfect. What are these boxes? These are my cats. My cats get these boxes sometimes. Put a bunch of hair around. Okay. I mean, fortunately, they don't get into our inventory, which is super nice. Like, they don't mess with any of my boxes, like over here or anything. They don't mess. Actually, Liv will try to sleep in the clothing boxes, but all the clothing is bagged, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, they don't really mess around with our inventory. Other than that. Beautiful. Add a 6 ounces. Any brand claw hammer, double claw hammer, that's crazy. Comps of the double claw and found a seller who uses herself only in a bra as a background of her tool photos. That's so funny. I've seen that same thing for Pokemon cards, Derek. I've seen the same thing for Pokemon cards. That's funny. Also, Travis, are you talking about fantasy football? Talking about fantasy football by chance? Okay. Next up, and this is the last item, is in C. This is a controller. We actually haven't been really finding that many of these lately, even though they still sell pretty decently. This is a Sunbeam Z85KQ. This sold for $17.91 free shipping. So not a ton of money on this guy, but you know, they're overlooked all the time. You guys know I've gassed these up tremendously, so we will use an 8x6x5 for this one though. And a little bit of packing paper. Beautiful. All right. This unfortunately is a little bit heavy. I probably should have charged shipping on this one because it's one of the heavier ones that's over a pound. Typically these controllers aren't, but yeah, I should have definitely charged shipping on this guy. But this is a really old inventory item. This has been sitting around for a while, so happy to see it go, even if it is only for, you know, a net profit of like $7 to $8. But, you know, I mean, we only paid, you know, maybe $1.50 for it, so not too bad. Okay, guys, this is the last guy going out today. I appreciate y'all hanging out. You're amazing, Danny. Flip. Let's see, the eBay app wouldn't let me change the shipping on a pair of Hoka shoes to free shipping, so I lowered the price to include the shipping, and they sold. Paid 32 and sold for $145. Dang, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. I'm glad that they still sold for good money. That's awesome, Marisol. But no, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for understanding that there's not going to be a regular video today. We are announcing a new video series on Thursday, so be sure to check that out. We'll probably do another shipping video tomorrow and Friday. Probably. I don't know. Probably. So, but stay tuned, guys. I mean, we've been doing the shipping videos, you know, somewhere around noon-ish. So just, you know, that's been kind of the trend, and it's been going well. So just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a good day. All that good stuff. I love y'all. Let's make this cash. All that good stuff. And we'll see you guys, like I said, tomorrow or Friday or both.